Obviously, tough game for us, and you know, obviously we imploded going in the fourth period, and I'm not sure why we're not excited. It's a 3-point game to what 13, 14, what are they? 15th team in the country, and we're not excited and to be right there, and so just turn the ball over. Turnovers that led to points hurt us a lot. Our lack of execution, how we do things, just offensively, just executing, and big difference, just big difference from how they execute, and same thing with Virginia Tech. That's one thing that was really noticeable is just the speed in which they do things. They'll go wing entry pass, slice cut to the corner, and it's a full sprint, and it's just like the movement and how hard they cut and on every single play, and that's why you're good. And we're trying to get there. We're trying to teach that. We've preached that you got to play every possession like it's the last possession of a championship game. And for whatever reason, we're still trying to get there, and so. But not a pretty fourth period. I thought we quit, to be honest with you. I thought we quit in the fourth period, and we can't do that. And it looks like at times that we never practiced before. That starts with me. I got to figure out a way in a better job of preparing them for opponents. I thought going in, we were ready for their zone offense and their quick hitters, and in the first 4 or 5 possessions of the game, we're not flying around and we're not executing. We're not doing the things that we need to do, and we give up the high post. We give up high post catches that led to shots, to dump off passes, and it goes on and on and on. Not a good game for us, but I will. I'm taking receipts, and I'm going to fill my pockets with them, and I will remember this game. Okay, I will remember this game. I will remember the Virginia Tech game. Okay, I will remember these games. And you could bet that every single day I will come to work, and I will be extremely motivated to get myself better, my coaching staff better, my entire staff better, and my team better.
Coach, why do you think your team quit in that fourth quarter? You guys were only down 10. I know you called time.
Well, I just think it was the lack of execution offensively and the turnovers. We turned the ball over, and then you go and then you go empty possession, and they're getting runouts and they're scoring, and they're executing the set flare screens, wide open threes. It was like every single thing, and then it was just like as far as the quit goes. I could only point to the fact that because it's really hard. That's why, and it's supposed to be hard, and that's what I've tried and I will continue to try to preach to my team. Everything that we do is supposed to be hard because winning's really hard, and winning in this conference is really, really hard, and you're supposed to tackle that. And you're supposed to embrace that and not run away from that.
After the Notre Dame game, too, said the preparation wasn't going to change going into games, but this is the 4th game in a row where there's been a double-digit deficit in the first quarter. Is the preparation going to change?
Is it the preparation, or is it just turning the ball over? I don't care what we do. We spend hours and hours in preparation, going over their stuff. But if you turn the ball over, and that's what we did. Our first 3 out of our first 4 possessions were turnovers. You can't come out and turn the ball over. And that's what we've been doing, and it's like, here you go, and then next thing you know, it kind of balloons to 8 points, 12 points, I think, right? And then all of a sudden, then finally we made some adjustments, and then we start to claw our way back, but we can't give teams 12, 14, 16 point leads from the start. You can't be scared. You can't play this game timid. You can't. You got to have confidence. And where you get your confidence is by being in the gym.
You spoke about your players lacking excitement, even being in a close game. Why do you think they didn't have that kind of mindset?
No idea. It's just, the only thing I could guess is maybe we weren't having the type of successes, in offensive. I don't know. But I'm looking at it. I'm like, let's go. We're right there. And everybody else should have been too, but unfortunately, then it got away from us.
Coach, you mentioned receipts. What specifically are you going to take away from this one going forward?
Well, I mean, you just look at, how big they are at every single position. They're bigger, they're stronger, and they're more skilled at every single position than us. Okay? That's the receipt. And how they do things. How they run their offense, how hard they cut, how hard they go to the boards. Free throw box outs, right? They're shooting free throws and they're spinning and twisting and turning and doing everything possible to go try to get offensive rebound. Like that right there puts you in the elite. And that's where we have to get to. We got to be skilled. You got to be able to pass the ball. You got to be able to dribble the ball. All right, you got to be able to shoot the ball. We got to be more skilled at all positions. We can't rely just on one person in one position. All right, it takes the entire team.
Leah too picked up 2 fouls early in that third quarter. How much do you think that changed the game?
Yeah, I think it hurt us tremendously. And they're bad fouls, they're reaches. And you can't do that. And whether it's frustration, whatever it is, we need her in the game. She's the best scoring forward, one of the best scoring forwards in the ACC, and she needs to be on the floor, and she needs to have more than 6 points a game.
Both teams combined tonight for 37 turnovers and 35 fouls. Just walk me through coaching through such a physical, scrappy game. How that changed your game?
Well, I understand both teams at 37, but the majority were us. I'm looking at them; they had 13, and if I had 13 turnovers, I'm like, okay, that was a really good day. Because our goal, our goal is to be 14 or under. So, but it's what they do to you. They press you, right? They run and jump you, right? You're not allowed to execute and run offense, and that's where it's like. Our mentality going into this game was, great, let them overplay. All right, throw the ball up the sideline and then go attack them. Not you can't be reserved. We throw the ball ahead, catch it, and then go attack. Your coach is telling you to go score the basketball. Your eyes should light up and be like, I'm all in. This is one of those games, man. I thought Jala Jordan did a great job of it early on. I thought she did a really good job of that. So.
Yeah, just throughout this game, when you talk about the opportunities your team had, it seems like you did have a ton of opportunities with the way Louisville struggled shooting and also just turning the ball over, at least midway through that game. It must be kind of difficult, with your team just being well, how do we even get over this hump if we're not even going to take the opportunities they're giving us at times?
Well, they're missing shots, but so are we. That's where there's got to be, we got to knock down shots. We got to knock down shots. And you're holding your opponent because they're missing shots. We get back in the game because it was fouls and free throws and, maybe some second chance opportunities that we had. But then it's they're missing shots, then we're missing shots, they're missing shots, and so are we. We got to knock down shots. We got to do a better job of knocking down perimeter shots. So we got to figure that part out. Got to figure that part out because we need to. We need to have some point production coming from the perimeter.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
So, Jala, you guys were pretty close for the first 3 quarters of the game. The fourth quarter, things seemed to go off the rail. What did you see in that fourth quarter that, led to the score looking the way it does?
I seen we were turning the ball over a lot and not getting back on defense, so that cost us. I think we could have been better on defense in the fourth quarter, boxing out or something, but we struggled.
You made three-pointers yourself. It seems like you're feeling it tonight. What would you say about your own performance?
I would say I shot well, but it really doesn't matter if, we lost by we lost, so, it don't matter, but, yeah, I can say I shot well for us.
When Lee 2 goes out of the game, in terms of what you're trying to do offensively, what do you think the team needs to do a bit better to at least try to get everyone more involved, I suppose? What would you say?
Being confident. Feel like we need to be more confident as a team because we're really good and we're talented, and I feel like we show that every night, little snippets, but we need to be more confident. Our guards, posts, we all need to be confident as a team and what we can do.
These 3 games at home, you guys have been in all 3 games at different times. is there some sort of confidence or like pride you take in that, even though you guys obviously ended with losses in each of those games too?
Honestly, we start our games off slow, and then I guess we pick it up a few minutes into the first or second quarter. So I just feel like we need to start our games off strong and build on it, and that will really help us. We could finish strong, hopefully, if we start off strong.
What do you think is leading to the slow starts these past few games? What do you think?
Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea. I wish I knew, but we are starting off slow, and it hasn't been helping us at all. But we come back, but, we need to start off the way the best way we can.
Jala, are you most comfortable behind the arc, or are you more comfortable down on the block? Because it seems like you're so successful behind the arc, 75% from three. But do you like carving out space better, or like popping out on a pick?
I'm comfortable behind the arc, and I'm comfortable in the post too. I love shooting the ball. I also love being inside too. So I don't know. It's kind of it's like 70. It's like 60-40 behind the arc and inside.
Anything else, guys? No. Good. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.